Good morning. Happy Monday. Hello and good morning to Kimberly. She was here an hour ago, so I don't know if she's still here. Good morning, Kimberly. Good morning, Kaz. Actually, I think she said it's afternoon over there. Hello, Annie. How are you this morning? You made two in a row. Awesome. Joan is here this morning. Good morning, Joan. You had to frog something? The hat that I'm doing, I've had to frog a couple of times. How are you all doing this morning? It's 117 over there. Okay. Hey, Trucker Steve is in the house. Good morning, Trucker Steve. Are you on the road already, Steve? Morning, Mary. How are you this morning? Happy Monday. Hi, Sally. Hi, Sandy. So I had a question yesterday. I think it was Denny. I don't know if Denny is here. I don't think she's here yet. There is Sharon and Frozen. Suze. Hi, Suze. I know. Gotta bring in that coffee, girl. Gotta get that coffee. But Denny was asking me yesterday if there'd been anything new on the Uvalde shooting, and I do have a couple of articles I can share some things with you. I have not been up but maybe 15 minutes. 67. Yeah, it's cooler here this morning. Mr. Fiber is out on his drive about the property, and I believe yeah, we are at 70 degrees this morning. It's nice. I don't know. Yeah, see, we're gonna be 86 by 9 o'clock. I don't know if I could do a walk or not because that's gonna be still gonna be kind of warm. It seems to be a theme this morning is ripping things out and putting it back together. How is that puzzle yarn to take out? Is it okay? Yeah, I know. It's 80 where you're at. Okay. Oh, good. So the puzzle yarn's easy to take out. Well, that's good. At least that's not catching on itself when you're trying to pull it out. So I've never really tried to do anything where I might have to take anything out with the puzzle yarn. Only you actually, and I love the puzzle yarn, but I guess I'm hoarding it because I haven't really used it a ton. I haven't used it in a project, but I have some in mind for it. You need positive vibes this morning? Uh-oh. We're going to be talking about Uvalde. I don't think that's too positive. Yeah, a little crazy about. So they're going to be releasing the videos, okay? And I wanted to show you guys something. This really was this picture bothered me when I saw this morning. This really bothered me. Let me get back to it. And again, if you're sensitive, you guys, you saw my opening. Oh, you got your car. Woo, woo, yay. Okay, here we go. I want to show you. This is inside the school. It's just one picture. It's not a video. But it says that this is good. This picture is from video footage recorded, and this is at 12:04 p.m. And they went into the classrooms at 12:50. So the officers were saying, if there are kids in there, we need to go in. And officers were ready with guns, shields, and tools, but no clear orders. The Texas Tribune has reviewed law enforcement transcripts and footage that federal and state investigators are examining after the May 24 tragedy. Officers in the hallway of Robb Elementary and wanted to get inside classroom 111 and 112 immediately. One officer's daughter was inside. Another officer had gotten a call from his wife, a teacher, who told him she was bleeding to death. Two closed doors and a wall stood between them and an 18-year-old with an AR-15 who had opened fire on children and teachers inside the connected classrooms. So those two rooms were actually connected. A Halligan bar, an axe-like forcible entry tool used by firefighters to get through locked doors, was available. Ballistic shields were arriving on the scene, so was plenty of firepower, including at least 2 rifles. Some officers were itching to move in. One such officer, a special agent at Texas Department of Public Safety, had arrived around 20 minutes after it started. He immediately asked, "Are there still kids in the classrooms? If there is, then they need to get in." Another officer, "It is unknown at this time." Y'all don't know if there's kids in there? If there's kids in there, we need to go in. However, whoever is in charge will determine. The inaction appeared too much for the special agent. He noted there were still children in classrooms within the school who needed to be evacuated. "Well, there's kids over here, so I'm getting kids out." It's okay, Sandy. I understand. So this is going to be, I just wanted to show you, this is going to be coming out. That's the chief. That chief has been put on administrative leave. So here are some things. No security footage from inside showed police officers attempting to open doors. They had said they were going to open doors, and they did not open doors. There is video footage, and nobody opened or tried the doors, which were not locked, by the way. Within first few minutes of the enforcement response, an officer said the Halligan was on site. It wasn't brought into the school until an hour after first officers entered the building. Officers had access to 4 ballistic shields inside the school during the standoff. The first arrived 58 minutes before officers stormed. The last arrived 30 minutes before. Multiple Department of Public Safety officers, up to 8 at one point, entered the building at various times while the shooter was holed up. Many quickly left to pursue other duties. Some officers on the scene seemed to believe Arredondo was in charge inside the school, and at times Arredondo seemed to be issuing orders. That's the chief, such as directing officers to evacuate students. That contradicts Arredondo's assertion that he did not believe he was running the response. His lawyer said the chief will not elaborate on his interview with the Tribune, given the ongoing investigation. So I will leave links to this article for you guys. Yeah, it is. And then another one, the mayor, it says the mayor of Uvalde suggested Saturday there's a body camera and hallway video that shows a vast array of officers that responded to the incident. It will contradict misconceptions that Uvalde police were the only ones inside the weapons. I am sure that Duty Ron will be covering this, Kimberly. Yeah, I'm sure he will. The district attorney is trying to confuse families and keep any video from being released, but the mayor says that it should be released, telling they need to tell the truth about what happened. And you know, honestly, guys, it, the only way to learn here is to tell the truth about what happened. It's the only way we're going to learn anything is to tell the truth. Good morning, Joyce. How are you? Yeah, they are covering them. They are covering their butts because they don't want to release everything. But you know, there's going to be ongoing things with this, that they're still supposedly in an investigation. So of course they're not going to want to release some things because of the investigation. And I know there's some things they have to worry about, but I think that the parents deserve to know. Yes, that is true. Can't fix a mistake if you don't admit you made one, right? And see, that's what the parents were saying. And you know, who knew whether they were, you know, because parents were distraught. So they're full of emotion. And you know, guys, nothing gets solved when you're full of emotion. That's why we have these teams that are supposed to be devoid of emotion. They're supposed to be not devoid of emotion. That's the wrong way to say it. They're not supposed to act on their emotion. They're supposed to act on their training. Okay. And they were trained. It's 5:30 where you are, Joyce. Oh goodness. Oh, excuse me. My eyes water in the morning. But Denny, if you're watching this, because she asked me yesterday if there had been anything new come out, and I had not looked for it. So, and I don't know if there's anything new on the Highland Park. Oh, look like I just jumped a bit there. Well, I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have to wait for all that to come out, you guys, as far as what happened when, because the timeline we were given is obviously not correct. It's obviously not correct. There can be no way that the timeline that we were given initially matches with what's now being said. It doesn't match. And things would not be, of course parents would be questioning, but it doesn't match. So we'll be knowing more whenever it comes out. Now in Highland Park, the shooter's, the shooter's parents have, well, the father and the uncle have retained lawyers. There's been a couple of things come out with the father. I tell you, that kid. Oh. And they've been doing the funerals for all of the victims there. There have been lots and lots of stories of people who were there that day. Yeah, I'm pretty sure training is something that's going on, and that came out. It was said that came out after Columbine. That they learned a lot. Some places learned a lot from Columbine, and they started the training after that. So it's been going on for a while in schools. The there's one little boy at Highland Park that has been undergoing a lot of. He was in a pretty bad shape. They weren't sure if he was going to make it. However, he is doing fine now. He is paralyzed, but they're going to do another procedure Monday that hopefully will enable him to be able to eat properly. He was shot and it severed his spinal cord. Um, yeah, a lot of what's going on with that one is a lot of victim stories. Yeah, I think that happens a lot of places, but the teams themselves are supposed to be doing training. And I honestly don't know if it's like, well, the chief is in charge of the training. I would think so. Good morning. Good morning, Denny. I've just shown some things on Uvalde, so you're going to have to watch back. Good morning, Hope. So that is what we've got so far. Things are happening and it's going to start coming out. So I will keep an eye on things and I will try to do like take some notes on what's coming out and see if I can come up with a better idea once things come along. Uh, that's okay, Kimberly. Good morning, Frozen. If I didn't say good morning. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we were saying, that things don't line up at all. Let's see what else is going on today. 3 a.m. You've been up that long? Wow. You pulled an Alicia. She was up that like that the other day. I think she's still sleeping. She's not here this morning. She must be still in bed. Some new trials starting up. Okay, tell me. Talk to me. Talk to me, Danny. What's going on? See, and I don't know, Patricia, I don't know if there's like military and I don't know how that works with that training. Good morning, Bree. In other words, I don't know if they work together, if civilian and military work together in the schools. I don't know if there's a thing about that or not. Don't know. So I have been watching the Rebecca Rude trial. Oh, that's a bad deal. It's just a bad deal all the way around. All the way around, that's a bad deal. Mm. Well, you guys need to try to get some naps in this afternoon. I was thinking that they already started that Nicholas Cruise. Now, Nicholas Cruise, oh, okay. So they had motions. They should add the motion here is now. If you guys remember, Nicholas Cruz was the shooter in Parkland High School, and they've been having his hearings. Yeah, and I've been noticing the Crumblies. Now the Crumblies are the parents. Of this shooter in Oxford, in Michigan, and that one is they've already had they're looking at a change of venue. Um, also went to bed early. Oh, yeah, the curly hair. Yeah, curly washing curly hair is a process, sure. So he's pleaded guilty, and now they're deciding what evidence to let in. Okay. Good morning, Dana. So yeah, there looks like there's two or three that are starting to come up. They've been having hearings. So we'll see what comes up. But I have been watching the Rebecca Rude one. Okay, you guys, that's my little morning deal. Hey, Emmy, good to see you. How you doing? So that's about it. What's coming up tomorrow evening? Honestly, I don't have my schedule ready for you, so that's why there's not anything posted yet. I will get those done this afternoon. I did not get the post up on clue number 6, and it's almost ready to go. I'm going to finish that up and get that put up this morning. So we're getting close, you guys, to, and just so you know, in about 2, maybe 3 weeks. Yeah, about 3 weeks I'll be going to my dad's. So things will change a little bit, change up just a little bit schedule-wise. There won't be quite as many, is what I'm saying, because dad's going to have some surgery. So I'm not sure yet what my schedule's going to be like once I get there. But the first few days there's not going to be he won't be able to do a whole lot. So that sounds good, Annie. Yeah, it's good to see you, Emmy. I will. I'll tell Dad you said hi. Yep. Good morning, Lori. Oh, no. Oh, yes, you too. You too. I was glad you came by. So, you guys have a great day. I will see you for more throughout the week and have fun today. Bye, everybody.